R&B is my favorite genre of K-pop. Really, Red Velvet is the group that actually got me into K-pop in the first place. So K-pop R&B will always have a special place in my heart. And today we'll be looking at 5 different subgenres and how to tell them apart. So let's get right into the list. First, we've got contemporary R&B. This is probably the first thing you think of when you hear R&B. For contemporary R&B, you might think of artists like Usher, Aaliyah, SZA. It has a very strong focus on layered harmonies and vocal runs. I think Red Velvet is the perfect example of contemporary R&B. It's highly polished with very smooth production using drum machines and synths. And it's very heavy on those deep 808 bass lines. Sometimes it even feels like you're underwater. If you love contemporary R&B, then here are more examples that you should check out. Our next subgenre is neo-soul. The best examples of neo-soul in the Western side of music are Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill. It feels a lot more raw and less polished than contemporary R&B, and it leans a lot more into live instrumentation. The lyrics usually feel more personal and emotionally deep. A neo-soul song I really love is by an artist who is not necessarily part of the K-pop industry. She'd be more considered a K-indie artist. And it's often less structured as well. So instead of the normal like verse, chorus, bridge type song, you won't necessarily see that structure followed. And if you love neo-soul, then here are some recommendations for you to check out. Next up, we've got New Jack Swing. New Jack Swing really started around the late 80s. Think of Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson. But the modern K-pop sense of New Jack Swing combines 90s hip-hop sounds with R&B melodies. The most popular New Jack Swing song in K-pop is probably Supernatural by NewJeans, even though it's technically a Japanese release. So it's more bouncy, I would say, than the last two genres. It's very danceable. Defining qualities of New Jack Swing are a very prominent snare, like it's very loud and cuts through all the rest of the noise. And it often has this really unique sound called an orchestral stab. If you love New Jack Swing, then check these out. Our next genre is trap soul. Trap soul has a very dark and moody feel. It gets its name from trap music, so it blends the heavy bass and taking hi-hats that we hear in trap hip-hop songs, and it combines those with soulful vocals. I had to change my play of ways, got way too complicated. It often mixes crooning with melodic rap flows. Kai is a really good soloist to look at if you like this genre. Yeah, if you love trap soul, then here are more songs you should check out. For our next genre, you've probably heard music in this genre, but you might not know what it's called. It's called Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm is pure late night vibes. It's very mellow and understated with a heavy focus on intimacy and mood. So with Quiet Storm, you get really slow tempos and really breathy vocals. Some iconic singers who specialized in Quiet Storm are Smokey Robinson, Luther Vandross. Oh, baby, you're my inspiration. But yeah, in the realm of K-pop, Bambi, I think, is the best example of Quiet Storm. And if you love Quiet Storm, then here are more songs for you to check out. So that was a breakdown of R&B in K-pop, and I'd love to know which one is your favorite, so let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.